We start with a haiku, blanket of lush ferns, sentinels of wood sky high, sun's rays shimmer above. The city of Gaithersburg, Maryland tore down hundreds of trees last winter along a 5-acre streamside lot east of Seneca Creek State Park.
We've been seeing very intense, fast rainfalls, and a stream that was in this condition could cause danger to the public. There's a lot of private property that the stream was encroaching on.
Robert Diebert runs Gaithersburg's stormwater projects. He says cutting down the trees and rebuilding the stream with earth movers was the best way to prevent sediment from ultimately ending up in the Chesapeake Bay, harming wildlife downstream.
The rodent banks were stabilized, and that causes less sediment transport downstream.
What is lost after this work has been done?
We're talking about an ecosystem, and that was the big loss, was this functioning ecosystem.
Debbie Sarabia and others tried and failed to convince the Gaithersburg City Council, which voted 3-2 last July in support of the $1.4 million project. It was largely paid for by federal grant money.
It was very cool, very shady, it was really full of life.
That life we spotted last year and that neighbors were used to simply doesn't come out in this open space. While Gaithersburg planted hundreds of trees to replace what it tore down, it will take many years to replace the old growth.
16, 17, 18, 19,
simply
20,
by
21,
counting the tree rings.
101, 102, 103.
Even before the stream project, tree canopy in this section of Gaithersburg decreased. Montgomery County maps showed tree canopy was 49% in 2009 and 41% in 2018. The impact? Ground level temps increase, as Sarabia shows with a thermometer on shaded areas.
78 on the ground.
And on the newly exposed stream bank,
About 118.
I really wouldn't call it impacts of less tree canopy. Obviously there is, but we were focused on the trade-off of reconnecting the floodplain with the stream.
Without the tree canopy, invasive weeds are now moving in.
We need to survey the invasive species plants every year, and we'll do that next year. And once we get the survey results, we'll take action.
But we spotted those weeds already wrapping themselves around the replacement trees.
We don't want them cutting down the forest, the Amazon forest, but we cut down our own forests. So it's frustrating, it makes me angry, and there's a deep sense of loss.
Engineers say this was a dying forest, choked by its own growth and with streams eroding into people's backyards. But some residents say what's left is a decades-long scar. In Gaithersburg, Nathan Baca, WUSA 9.